Hi guys, Joe here from Prepper in the Woods, and this is easily the worst knife I've bought in a very long time. This is the Alpino Sport. This is my third attempt in making a video about this knife. Not because of any mistake of my own, it's mainly because the edge of this knife. I bought it because of the color, so I wouldn't lose it. It's very budget friendly at £5. But like I said, this is my third attempt for making this video. The reason why is I had to sharpen this edge so many times in order for it to even test it, just to review it for you guys. Because you might come across this knife and think, oh, this is, a pretty budget-friendly knife. I'm going to show the footage that I took so far, because that was a fair assessment of the knife. And then I'll jump into what happens next. Hi guys, I went to a camping shop and I found this knife here, which is Alpino Sport. I got it in the bright orange because I wanted to make it into if I dropped it I could still find the kind of knife, or a very budget friendly spare knife, really, something to keep in the car, keep in the boot, keep in the trunk, however you want to say it. Let's discuss the steel first. The steel is a stainless steel. It is 420, I believe. Oh, there's my cat. The blade length is 109 millimeters, or just over 4 inches. The handle is a polymer plastic with TPR. I'm not sure what that is, but it's plastic with rubber inserts, which is there. And the handle is really good. It's a nice, comfortable grip on that, with a little bit of a thumb part there. Nice little groove, except for I choke up bit more, but saying that, the spine is really nice as well. The whole length of it is 241 millimeters, or 9.5 inches. The weight is 134 grams. It looks like a hollow grind, I've been told, but I'm not good with grinds. I was going to compare this to a Mora, as they are in the same price range, but I told that wouldn't be fair because Moras are a Scandi grind. Now, the tang runs up to about here, so it's not a full tang knife. As you can see, that's probably about halfway down the handle, maybe a little bit less. But I have been told it's very robust. It's straight here, as you can see. The reviews I've seen on this have been fairly good, except for the sheath. That's where this kind of fails. So the sheath, it does have a drain hole there, if you can see that. It does have a little bit of a hole here for if you want to do a leg strap, I presume. I can't see any other reason for that being there. It does have a thumb ramp, which is fair enough, probably a decent size. The lock could be better. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Is that little click in the end? It's barely there. I mean, it rattles a little bit, but I think that's where this really fails, is the sheath. I probably would replace that. This part here is a bit crap. So if you pull too hard on this, which I can't see that issue. This is an issue that someone else mentioned when I was doing my homework on this, and that the whole sheath would come off the belt because this part here, that part there should be the other way around, really. But okay, so that reminds me of a Mora, that kind of setup there. But this is really weak. I don't know, I would make this maybe a little bit thicker, but the belt size is would get most belt loops there. Play with this a little bit, because the videos I've seen, I haven't seen anybody cut any wood with it, and the videos I'm going by are the ones that are in English. So, but I just want to give you a close-up of this. Like I said, a very nice budget knife. But let's do some feather sticking now and see how this performs. Now, I haven't sharpened this, so this is kind of as sharp as you get it. I guess Actually, no, the way I was cutting that, like as if it was doing food prep, does need a sharpen. So I mean it's struggling cutting that. So maybe it isn't that sharp. Like I said, this is the first time I'm using it, but oh no, I need to sharpen that. Well, alright, let's just grab some wood anyway, and if it fails on the wood, then I will sharpen it and see how we get on. I got a random stick here. I don't use any green wood, so it's whatever I can find. Let's just... Wow. No, I gotta sharpen this. I'm giving them a stick a massage. Alright. Holy shit. Oh, spine sharp. Like I said, I never used this before. This is the first time I'm getting a first-hand review of this on camera, so just being honest about this. But that's really bad. Now I need to sharpen this. At the moment it's unusable. So let me hit this with my land ski or something. But yeah. So let's take it inside. Right, so as you can see, I had lots of issues with it. I've sharpened it on the land ski. My friend Clive sharpened it on his whetstones, and the whetstones seemed to give it some sort of edge. I mean, I was able to cut paracord, whereas I couldn't before, and that's how bad it is. If you can't cut simple cordage, you know, what's the point of having it? So I went and bought a pair of whetstones as well, and I worked on it yesterday. So I have a slightly better edge on this, and I'm going to show you now. So now we can review this knife due to all the sharpening. So I got some green sticks. We're going to have a go now. Alright, this is the first time I'm working with wood with this knife after sharpening it. If it doesn't fit the stick, then I'm calling it as a fail and giving up on it, because I spent a lot of time trying to sharpen this knife. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so as you can see from when I first started, it wouldn't even do this. It was basically just giving the stick like kind of like a massage, where now I'm actually able to feather the stick much better with it. There's a lot of knots in this little stick, but at the same time, at least it's working much better. But now my problem is that I shouldn't have to like even invest in a better knife sharpening system. I know how to sharpen knives, so it's not that, but bit of a knot there. But as you can see, much better. No knot there. But it's not pretty, but again, it's not the point. It's the fact that this is cutting. So let's go to paracord, because last time I couldn't cut that. Yep, much better. This is more of an advert for the whetstones, if anything. Right, so you can see, I'll try to get it, but I doubt you can see it, but the edge is so much better on it now due to all the sharpening. I think they saved money on the sharpening, if I'm honest. For a £5 knife, they probably didn't invest a lot of time and effort into the sharpening just to save money, to save costs, keep the price down, or something like that. But the handle itself, alright, so skipping that, the handle itself is very nice, very comfortable handle. Definitely, you can change grips a little bit. I have a size large hand, and that's fine, no problem with that. The spine is comfortable. Let's see if it's sharp. Yep, so the spine is fine. So I'm going to try to wrap this up quick before the kids come out screaming now, because that's what they do. To me, if I bought this knife, and from the shop to the woods, it would have been a fail. Definitely, 100%. Wouldn't do it. I'm gonna call this a fail because of the edge, the sharpness. It just took too much effort. I mean, I spent a good hour messing around between a Lansky and whetstones and stuff, and I shouldn't have to do that on a knife straight out of the box factory kind of thing. It's just ridiculous. Nice color. If you're into cheap knives that you want to destroy, change the handle, whatever, then maybe this one, but I couldn't. The time and effort I put into sharpening this, I give it a miss. So again, I bought this with my own money. Again, it's only a $5. I thought I'd give it a try, but not for me. If you want a sharpening project, then maybe, but no. And that's the Alpino Sport knife. I don't know, it is what it is. But thanks Clive for helping me sharpen this and pointing me the direction of whetstones. Every video I seen, no one cut any wood with this. Okay, so I think that's another thing. So if you were shopping, going by reviews, you'd have an issue because you think, oh yeah, okay, they said it's good on YouTube, so it must be good. It's not. So I don't know why, if they got it for free or what, but there's no way in those videos that were in English, they didn't cut any wood. They just showed it, here's a knife, here's my edge, here's the handle, it's a good knife, and that was it, which I was a bit suspect for. So when I tested, you got to at least cut wood with it or something, at least feather stick with it, cut paracord, something to show that it can cut, which they didn't do. So from that, it should have clicked. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and thanks for sticking around and supporting me. Catch you next video. Bye.